Hello everyone. In the last class, I explained about classification of errors. They are errors of principle, errors of omission, errors of commission and compensating errors. And in today's class, we will discuss about suspense account. Suspense account. First, we will see the meaning of suspense account. A suspense account, it is a temporary account used to record the transactions when there is a mismatch in the trial balance due to errors. It means what? Suspense account, that is a temporary account and not a permanent account. We will use the suspense account to record the transactions when there is a mismatch in the trial balance due to errors. Means the debit and credit balance is not equal. The total of debit and credit are not equal. That time we will use the suspense account. So this suspense account helps in identifying and correcting the errors before closing the books. So this suspense account, it helps to identify the errors. And after identifying the errors, we need to close the suspense account. That's why we will call it as a suspense account, as a temporary account. Fine. This is the meaning of suspense account. Now we will see when is a suspense account is used. So first one, errors affecting the trial balance. Errors affecting the trial balance. Errors not affecting the trial balance. First one is errors affecting the trial balance. Means the errors that are affecting the trial balance, it leads to mismatch in the balance of the trial balance. Means debits, they are not equals to credits. That time we need to use a suspense account. Means if the debit and credit side of the trial balance do not match, the difference is temporarily placed in a suspense account. So if the debit and credit sides of the trial balance, they do not match, the difference is temporarily placed in a suspense account. Okay, in this case we have to use a suspense account. After identifying the errors, what we have to do? We have to close the suspense account. And second case is errors not affecting the trial balance. It means what? These errors, they are not affecting the trial balance. They do not require a suspense account. Here we need to require a suspense account, and here do not require a suspense account. Okay, why? Because these errors, they are not affect the trial balance. Means these errors do not require a suspense account. Means the debit here in trial balance, debits equals the credit. There is no mismatch in the balance of the trial balance. Okay, so these errors do not require a suspense account as they involve mistakes on both and debit and credit side. On both debit and credit side. But the total is correct only, that the total of trial balance is correct, but still error exists. Okay, so these are the cases. Errors affecting the trial balance, we need to use the suspense account, and errors not affecting the trial balance, we do not require a suspense account. Okay, fine. Now we will see the next one. We will see next, that is rectification of errors using suspense account. It means what? It means when errors affecting the trial balance are discovered, the following steps are taken. Means when there is a mismatch in the balance of the trial balance, or the debits, they are not equals to credits in the trial balance, we need to follow the following steps. They are, first, what we have to do? First, we need to identify the error. Means we have to find out which accounts are impacted. And second step is pass the necessary journal entry. Means debit or credit the suspense account to adjust for the error. Debit or credit the suspense account to adjust for the error. And third step is close the suspense account. After passing the rectification entry, we need to close the suspense account. Means once all errors are corrected, the suspense account should have a zero balance. Means we need to close the suspense account. Okay, so these are the steps we need to follow when there is error in the trial balance. That is, first we need to identify the error. After that we need to pass a necessary journal entry. After that we need to close the suspense account. Okay, so these are the steps we need to follow when there is an error in the trial balance. Okay, so now see here. Now we have to see the examples of errors and their rectification. Okay, see here, first one is see 1 minute. Yeah, see here. The total of the purchase book was undercast by rupees 1000. Total of the purchase book was undercast by rupees 1000. Means there is a mismatch in the trial balance. Means we have to, first we need to identify the error. The error is the purchase book was undercast by rupees 1000. After that what we have to do? We have to pass the journal entry. Necessary journal entry, that is purchase account debtor to suspense account. Why here we have used the suspense account? Because there is a mismatch in the trial balance. So we have to use the suspense account. Purchase account we need to debit and we need to credit the suspense account because there was a undercast by rupees 1000. And here I will take one more example. See here, cash sales of rupees 16,000 were not posted to the sales account. Cash sales of rupees 16,000, they were not posted to the sales account. The error is cash sales of rupees 16,000, they were not posted to the sales account. Here to correct this, what we have to do? We need to credit the sales account. Means we need to debit the suspense account. This is the journal entry. So suspense account debtor to sales account, that is rupees 16,000. This is the rectification entry for cash sales of rupees 16,000 were not posted to the sales account. In this way we need to pass the journal entries using suspense account. And when we will use the suspense account, there is a mismatch in the trial balance. Okay, so this is about suspense account. If you have any doubts, please leave a comment. Okay, thank you.